What is going on, everyone? It's Jay30 here. I'm bringing you guys another video. This is the NFL Predictor video. If you guys don't know, it seems like weekly the NFL is going to be dropping NFL Predictor solo challenges that can unlock certain sets. So if you do the solo challenges right here, there's 2 solo challenges. They're really easy. You get 16 predictor tokens, I guess, per. And if you go and you open up the packs, you guys get them. You guys get 2 packs from them. They hop up into your store. You guys can open them. You guys will see you get the 16 tokens per, and you can use those into sets. I'll show you guys the sets in a second, and I'll show you guys what sets I'll be doing. So there's a bunch of true and false tokens right here, and if you open up the other one, it's the same thing as well. So you guys head on over into your sets. You'll see there's a whole set wide open for it. You guys honestly should not be missing this. In upgrade sets, you scroll on over. It's one of the first ones right there, Predictor, and you guys see here. So depending on how you do, you get certain rewards. There's 34 sets. I think 2 of them don't count since it's the Dolphins and the Dolphins games got postponed. But if you get 20 right, you get 5,000 coins. 24 right gets you 15,000 coins. 28 right gets you 50,000 coins. And whoever gets the most right gets a choice of an 89 and above player. So I think the way this goes, let's just say 150 people all got tied for the most correct answers. They all would be able to choose from an 89 and above player. It's not the single person who gets it right. It's basically whoever ties for first. Pretty solid. I mean, guys, this is pretty cool each week. I'll run you guys through them. So the first one is you can swap a true token for a false token and a false for a true. This is the way you're starting to guess. If you end up guessing more true than false, you can just swap them so you are able to fill in each set the way you wanted. So Jets at Bills, the Bills will win. I actually think that this is true. I actually do think that the Bills will win. I know the Bills and Jets both suck, but I think that the Jets suck just way too much. And it's at the Bills. It's pretty hard to play there. So I think the Bills will win. Next is LaShawn McCoy will have 100 plus rushing yards. Honestly, again, yes, with the Jets trading away Sheldon Richardson, the Jets defense is probably their strongest point on their team, but LaShawn McCoy is too good. I feel like since that they will be winning, they'll continue to rush the ball with LaShawn McCoy. And there's that. Falcons at Bears. The Bears will win. I'm going to say this is false, honestly. I think Mike Glennon's getting the start. I think the Falcons, I mean, this would be the biggest upset of all of them to happen. I really do think this would be the biggest upset. The Falcons, like one of the bigger favorites this year. But they're going into Chicago. I don't really love Chicago this year, so I'm going to go with that. And the next is Jordan Howard will have at least 1 touchdown. I don't know how well they're going to move the ball, but I think if there's anybody who can get a touchdown, it is Jordan Howard. So I am going to say true here. This one actually was pretty tough. I was thinking over a lot. I mean, these touchdown ones can go either way. The stat ones can definitely go either way. But I think a lot of like the win-losses are a little bit more clear-cut. And Ravens at Bengals. I like the Bengals. I know they don't got any Vontaze Burfict, but I don't like the Ravens much. I don't. They have a hard time playing in Cincy. Cincy's actually not easy to play in. Cincy's team, they're missing. I know they're missing John Ross, but I like the Bengals over the Ravens this year. The Ravens just not my cup of tea. I know they made some great additions on defense with now they have Weddle and Tony Jefferson, but I'm going to go with the Bengals there. Next is, will AJ Green have a receiving touchdown? And again, like I said, I was just talking about the secondary guys that they brought on in. I think AJ Green will have a touchdown in this game. I'm using a lot of truths. I don't know how this is going to go, but let me know how you guys do. Definitely let me know how you guys do in these. These seem pretty cool. Browns, will the Browns win? I mean, if you are one who do believe that the Browns will win and you get this right, you're going to be one of the few. You got to think about it. You got to almost hope for one upset because that's going to split you apart from the pack. And I mean, depending on how you get right, I mean, a lot of these seem pretty easy. Some of these don't. This one, Myles Garrett getting at least 1 or more sacks. I actually don't think Myles Garrett will get a sack. I don't believe he will. I know he had a good preseason. That's one I'm going to go against the grain on. I think a lot of people are high on Myles Jack. I don't think he will. Lions win versus the Cardinals. I don't believe the Lions will win. I think the Cardinals started this year really well. I'm liking the Cardinals a lot on offense and the defensive side of the ball. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals winning that one. Will Stafford pass for 2+ touchdowns? I actually think that defense that the Cardinals have is too good. I know probably if you think the Cardinals are going to win, maybe you think they're going to pass for so much that they'll get it. I don't believe he'll get 2 passing touchdowns. Matty Ice doesn't do well against top teams in the league. So I don't think Matt Stafford, I don't think he'll do well here. So Jaguars versus the Texans. I'm rolling with my Texans, man. Houston's playing for something in this game. Let me just make sure the Texans win. I almost put false there. We'll drop a true one in there. I really do think the Texans walk away with the win here. They're playing for a lot. They really are. So go for the Texans right there. Next one, J.J. Watt has 1+ sacks. True. I think J.J. Watt's going to ball out. J.J. Watt seems like a man on a mission right now. All the stuff he's doing for this charity, all the stuff he's doing for Houston. Like I said, they're playing for a lot more than just this game right now. I think that motivates teams a little bit more. So this one, both true and false tokens will count as a correct pick. So either one, no matter what, we're getting a free win here. I'm just going to trade in my false tokens since I've been using true more than false. And then also the other one is for Jarvis Landry. This is, well, Jarvis Landry have whatever stats, 100+ receiving yards. I actually would have said false in this one anyway. I don't think Jarvis Landry would have 100+ receiving yards. He's the type of guy that gets a lot of receptions. May not be the yards or the touchdowns, but he gets a lot of receptions in the game. And now we got the Raiders versus the Titans. Titans made a lot of cool upgrades this year, but I just think the Raiders are so good. I think that the Raiders are so freaking good. I'm going to say false on that one. I don't think the Titans get the win there. Keep scrolling down here. This one's tough. Mariota will have 200+ passing yards and 20+ rushing yards. If you look at Mariota's stats, definitely doable. I'm going to say true on this one. I'm going to say true. I think Mariota definitely passes for over the 200 yards. I just don't know if he'll get the rushing yards, but I think Mariota's scrambling ability, he should be able to get that. That'll be one that definitely splits up the pack when it comes down to whoever's going to get the top. Eagles at Redskins. I actually think the Redskins are going to win. I'm going to go with true with this one. I got a gut feeling. The Eagles, they made some nice additions. Redskins don't look all that great, but I feel like the Redskins at home against the Eagles. I'm not a big Eagles fan. I hate both the teams, honestly. And then the next one is Terrell Pryor, 6+ receptions. Terrell Pryor's good. I'm going to give him the true on this one. We're running out of trues right here. I think he does get 6+ receptions. I think Terrell Pryor has a nice showing. Eagles cornerbacks, I did get Ronald Darby. Keep going through. We're getting to the end of these. Colts at Rams. You really think the Rams are going to win this one? I think so, yeah. Actually, I do think. No Andrew Luck in this game. I think it's almost a no-brainer that the Rams walk away with this win here, especially being at the Rams. Rams are a little bit of a tough team. Rams got a pretty solid defense. I'm going to go with the Rams. And then the next one is Todd Gurley has at least a touchdown. I want to say true so bad. I really do, because the Colts defense is so bad. But I'm going to say no. I feel like this one's so obvious that it just won't happen. I really do. I hope it doesn't happen. I really hope it doesn't happen. I think the Rams could still win this game. Next one, Packers win against the Seahawks. I want to go with the Seahawks here. I don't think the Packers win versus the Seahawks. I mean, that's a great opening day game, opening week game, week 1. It's gonna be one of the top games of the weekend. But I'm going with the Seahawks in this one. And then along with that, Rodgers has at least 300 passing yards, 2+ passing touchdowns. That's a Rodgers game. I think that happens. Rodgers could do that and the team can lose. It could be a shootout. But it's the Seattle defense. I think Rodgers gets a little limited in this game. I'm going to say false. These you guys might be like, Jail, you're wrong, whatever, this and that. But come on, guys. This isn't easy. We still have a lot. We have a ton left. So Niners at Panthers. The Niners will win against the Panthers. People are doubting Cam Newton. I just don't see the Niners winning this game. I really don't see the Niners winning this game. If you have the Niners winning this game, you are on something else. If you have if you have the Niners winning this game, you're on something else. And then Garcon, 6+ receptions. Yeah, Garcon got signed over there, but who's passing the ball exactly? I'm not feeling that either. I don't know. You guys might think these are some hot takes, but we're completing a bunch of sets here. This is actually a really cool program for you guys because you guys get a bunch of sets done that you can use for just objectives out there. Totally okay with this as well. So here we go. Here are the big boys. The Cowboys will win. Are you kidding me? The Giants are the Cowboys' daddy. That's not happening. Let's be honest. That's not happening at all. And the next one, there's 2 of them here. It's Eli Manning and Dak Prescott both have one. Well, Dak Prescott passed for 250 yards and a touchdown. I think 250 yards and a touchdown is pretty standard. Giants defense, though, is the NYPD. I'll say true to this. We've been saying a lot of falses lately. I do think he will pass for 250 and a touchdown against the Giants defense. But I'm not saying that's enough to win. Or when I say it's a good game, you can throw 5 picks. And speaking of throwing picks, next one's Eli Manning. Will he throw an interception? Eli's always due for an interception. But against the Cowboys, that defense, no way is Eli throwing a pick in that one. Check off that false one right there. Coming down to the end here now. So we got a few left. This one, Saints at Vikings. The Vikings will win. I definitely believe the Vikings will win. I think we're running out of our true answers here. Oh, actually, we only got one false up, so see that. So we got the Vikings winning that one. Monday Night Football in Minnesota. Minnesota's a tough place to play. It gets pretty loud over there. And then the next one is Everson Griffin will have a sack, at least a sack. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one. Saints O-line's not that great. I know Drew Brees passes the ball a lot. I know they got 2 good running backs now in AP and Ingram, but but the fact that they'll be down, I think that defense is just too good. I think Griffin does get himself a sack. Chargers at Broncos. Chargers and Broncos, I mean. Broncos? Broncos win. Make sure you have Broncos win. This is a true one. True statement. It's fact. It's going to happen. No doubt about it. Broncos win this game. Broncos defense is too good. Chargers, not in love with the Chargers. Never really have been. And we're getting down to the last few ones. Will Von Miller record a sack? I mean, it's Von freaking Miller against the Chargers. It's happening. I don't love that O-line. That's a true statement. And then the last one, I hope it's a false, because then we use the perfect amount of true and falses. And guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys did, where you disagree with me. I'd love to talk football. Phil Purvis has at least 22 completions. That defense is so good for Denver. I actually think it's false. I think it's false. We used the perfect amount. Would you look at it? I didn't try to do that. But guys, remember, hopefully this happens each week. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. This is similar to like the coin up. You guys picked your coin up. But this, you have a lot more flexibility. There's 32 of them. You pick. 20 is tough. 20 itself is tough, but it's supposed to be tough because these are free coins. You're also getting free sets out of these. Do them each week. Who knows? Get that 89 plus player. I mean, besides you have this, you have weekend league, you have the weekend gauntlet. This is a lot of cool stuff. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like. Let me know what you guys did. Subscribe for more content. I'll catch you guys all later. Peace.